Maxon, the maiden, is one of the first they concentrate on. He's drawn grade 1 and he moves in now. Mizbah goes in to 7. Darkening is equipped with a loading blanket and is led up towards stall 2. Here's Rich and Righteous moving in. Tad Moore is the next to come up. He was my pick, yes, El Merzum. I thought he had a chance in the race. There's a few little doubts, I suppose, but he is fit. The distance should suit. He's down in grade, and his breeding would suggest that he'll handle the dirt by a World Cup second, with plenty of America on his dam's side. So Main Defer went in on the outside, and they look ready to run. Back go the gates. El Merzum a little slow to go, and Tad Moore not showing a great deal of zest shortly after the break. Darkening came out quickly. Mutual Force and Mizbah began well, and Royston has labelled Aslan urgent. He's a length and a half off the pace as they race down the straight the first time, but he's being hard ridden trying to chase them. Mizbah's looking for the lead, and as they salute Madame Judge on the first occasion, Mizbah takes over. Aslan rolls up to be second. Darkening third. Mutual Force is fourth, one away from the rail, and Main Defer is out 3 deep on the turnout of the straight. A length away came El Merzum, a break of 2 lengths to Tad Moore. A length away then was Street Act, and then a long gap to Rich and Righteous, who's well out of his ground, and the other maiden, Maxon, is 25 lengths away from the leader as they turn down the back with short of 1,300 metres left to travel. First quarter of the race, 25.3. The first half mile, it is 49.1. Mizbah on top. At the 1,100 metres mark, he leads narrowly. He's ahead in front. Aslan is second. Mutual Force a length and a quarter away third on the outside of Darkening. Then one to Main Defer is on the outside of Tad Moore. Another length away is Street Act. Something's gone wrong with El Merzum. He looks as though he'll be eased out of the race. Maxon and Rich and Righteous have gone past him as they travel down the side. Mizbah with 700 to run. Again, more than a length in front. Mutual Force moves to second. Aslan flying the white flag. Tad Moore and Street Act come to the outside, and Darkening at the head of the others as they roll past the 450. Mizbah in front by 2.5 lengths over Mutual Force. Street Act comes to the outside. Now's the testing time for Mizbah. Can he run 2,200 metres? He's 2 lengths in front. Street Act is starting to wear away. Mizbah's a length in front. Tig throwing everything at Street Act. He's clawing at Mizbah, but Mizbah's fighting. Mizbah in front. Look at the maiden, Maxon late. Too late, Mizbah. What a way to start the new year for the syndicate. Mizbah has beaten Maxon. That was a run to look at again. Street Act third, Tad Moore fourth. Then Mutual Force, Rich and Righteous, Aslan, Darkening, a long break to Main Defer, and El Merzum has failed to complete the course, has been pulled up, dismounted by Paul Hannigan at around the 500 metres mark eventually. Mizbah gives Doug a double, and it gives the syndicate a double. He's led all of the way over 2,200 metres. He'd had 4 previous goes at the trip, 4 duck eggs, but not tonight. He has rounded off what has been a very good start to the year for the Emirates Entertainment Racing Club syndicate. We wait for the numbers to go up. Mizbah has won. Maxon, the maiden, has come from 25 lengths off the pace with 1,300 metres to run to finish second. And Street Act, who for a while loomed as though he might be going to spoil the syndicate party, has battled away to run third, and the time is 2:19.01. That's a new record. 2:19.01 is a new 2,200 metres record, lowering Press Room's previous mark by 0.7 of a second. Number 2, Mizbah. Pat Dobbs is first. 7 Max On, written by Freddie Taliki, has run second. Street Act, number 4, Tiger Shea third. Tadmer was fourth. Mutual Force was fifth, and Rich and Righteous ran sixth. 2, 7, 4, 8, 9, and 11 in new course record figures. He ran the 2200 metres tonight. He ran it very strongly. He kept battling away. I thought he might be in danger at 2200 metres. He'd had 4 previous runs at the trip, had never run a place at it, but he's just kept rocking. Street Act loomed up halfway down the straight as though he might spoil the party, but Mizbah beat him off, and then it was left to Max On to come from an absolute furlong away to run on into second spot, and in the end be beaten by 3/4 of a length. 3/4 of a length, a half length. 3/4 of a length, a half length. And the time, a new record for 2200 metres on the dirt of 2:19.01. So Pat got it right this time, but then it was hard to get wrong because Doug only had 1 runner. But Mizbah has made it 2 for the season. A double for the syndicate tonight, and made it a very successful night to bring the curtain down. Mizbah is by Dubai Destination from Candice. The 7 years old, a bay gelding, raced by EERC. The second